Yo, what is up, everybody? It's an arbitrary day of the week, and I wanted to talk about the question, why Elestrals? Now, I'm talking about the question, why Elestrals, because I don't need to ask that question. I've been here for a while with Elestrals content. But there's a weird vocal minority of people on Twitter, on YouTube, etc., referencing the meme here, basically, that are making some weird, willfully ignorant claims about Elestrals when they should probably be just asking the question, well, why Elestrals? So this is a video that will go over a few points that I want to talk about why I'm playing Elestrals, or generally why Elestrals in general as a thing that I think people can enjoy. That hopefully doesn't get too long, but it will get rambly and long at some points. I apologize in advance for that. And before I get into why Elestrals is the question, I will also go over the fact for all you conspiracy theories out there that, hey, I am Warts. I have been making Elestral content for over 2 years. The game released officially in March of this year. I have been playing since basically the earliest prototype. Before prototype was even printed, I took card images, put them on Tabletop Simulator. I've been playing since then. It has been a very long time that I've been in the community, and I enjoyed the game. Through all that input and community feedback and stuff that I've done for the community, I did end up getting offered a part-time position for Elestrals, managing and leading playtesting, taking some of my management skills from my full-time job and my Elestrals passion to help Elestrals grow and be as best as it possibly can be. So yes, I am paid by Elestrals. They have no say in the content of my channel. I do not have to put any of this to Elestrals team for review. This channel is solely my own, and my commentary is my own because they have, again, no control over my YouTube channel at all. The only caveat I have is that I cannot openly be disparaging about Elestrals, which makes sense because as staff member of Elestrals, they don't want staff saying the game is terrible and blah, 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 blah. Nor do I have reason to. I really don't have a reason to say bad things about Elestrals. If I have comments and concerns about Elestrals, I can talk about them if I want to, as long as I do it in a constructive and respectful manner. So that's out of the way, and all the conspiracy theories who say, oh, he's being paid by Elestrals, I can't listen to him, are gone. Let's talk about why we're here, why Elestrals. I got 3 main points here. The point of I like it because it's fun, which there's a lot here actually. I think the community is great, and I think the creator has all the right intentions. So let's start with the first point. I think Elestrals is fun, and I think it's a great game. Before you keyboard warriors want to go down to the comments and go, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is bad, and Elestrals is good, and Magic is bad, but Elestrals is good, you're wrong about that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a great game. I very much enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's a fantastic game for the right people. Magic. I've been playing Magic for over 20 years. I think Magic's a great game. I haven't played Magic forever. It is a great game for certain people. Cue every other trading card game till we get to Elestrals again. Elestrals is a great game, but it's not for everybody, and I think anyone who tells you otherwise is wrong. So don't fill my comments with hate about other games. If you have commentary or reasons why you don't like other games, you're more than welcome to have that commentary below. But let's be constructive. Let's not tear other games down because you don't like something, because someone might like the thing that you don't like in those games. Elestrals is fun. Now, again, as I've just gone over with this, I can't tell you why I have fun with Elestrals, other than I enjoy the mechanics and the pace of the game. And you may not enjoy those things, but why in general do I enjoy Elestrals? What part of the gameplay that I like is the resource system is probably the most fun I have, where even in a situation where you're losing the game, it feels less bad when you see that your opponent's at 2 spirits and you lose to 0, even though they have a way better board state. Like, there's some mitigating factors that make the game feel a little bit closer, even as new players, that is nice. The general mechanics of the game, the ability to put lots of spirits and be able to kind of do these crazy combos. And if you know me, I like my dumb, stupid combos. Just take a look at my decks that I build for my videos. You can make these really crazy combo decks that cost a ton of life if you really want to. It's not always the best play, but the pace of the game is dictated by how you like to play the game. If you like crazy combo shenanigans, you can do those crazy combo shenanigans. You have access to all of your resources in the moment you start the game. Players have access to all 20 spirits, their entire resource deck, at all times, with some restrictions off the bat, which allows combo players to do crazy, stupid combo stuff, but also allows players who want to play a more standard game to play the game that they want, while still dealing with obviously different play types. But The dynamic resources of resource being life, as well as always being accessible to the player, is really fun and enjoyable to me because it creates a state of like, well, how much do I really want to spend to do something? Because I can create a crazy board state consistently that might get outed by 1 or 2 spirits, and I just spent 13 for it. But that could be fun. If you're that kind of player, the resource system creates this weird adaptability of just go crazy or keep it standard. That's my favorite part. And that's what I find the most fun about Elestrals is the resource system specifically, and that's the most unique thing about the game. So if the most unique thing about the game is the thing that I like the most, that is relevant to me, and that's why I like Elestrals so much. The ability to move spirits around to do other mechanics is also super interesting. Again, everything you're playing costs life, or you're wagering life onto your board so your opponent can interact with your life a little bit easier if it's out of your deck, is really interesting and enjoyable, and that's why I like Elestrals. Again, that may be a reason why you don't like Elestrals, and Elestrals isn't for you, and that's fine. If the game is not for you, you don't have to play it. There's also no reason that if you don't like the mechanic that you have to then go into comments and say, this is stupid, I don't like this. Be constructive about it. If you don't like a mechanic, talk about it respectively and constructively. That's what this whole video is really about. Part 2, what did I say for part 2 is the community. The community is amazing. Now, I'll give it the caveat. The community is amazing, which is a blanket statement, but we'll get into why I think the community is amazing in a second. But the reason that it's probably so amazing is it is a pretty small niche community in the grand scheme of things. That being said, because it's small and niche, we just want you to come play with us so we have more people to play with because we're enjoying the game and we want more people to enjoy the game with. So yeah, that's probably the biggest caveat of the community thing here. Now, to go in the community as a whole, every trading card game community has those people. I'm just pointing to the air here, but those people in the trading card game community, you generally know who I'm talking about without saying who I'm talking about because it's a pretty diverse group of those people. Other people you don't want new players interacting with because they're not positively part of the community, they complain too much, or they're pub stompers, or they're all about just collection and value, and they're not actually there to play the game. Every game has those people. And Elestrals feels like it has a lot less of that because it's a small community, again, so just statistically we have less of those people, but also because we're not on like TCG Player and stuff like that, there's less like FOMO, shilling money things going on. Like it attracts less of that. It attracts right now, because of the current landscape of Elestrals, more people who just want to play the game, which makes the community way more welcoming than other trading card games at the moment. In my opinion, I have been a part of many trading card game communities. It's just my opinion here, but the community is, as a whole, amazing. Now, not to say that other trading cards, I think the community is pretty amazing at helping you learn the game because they know their game is really hard to get into unless you're those people. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really, really tough to learn, like, without context. Magic's a little bit easier to learn without context, a little bit more difficult to get competitively, in my opinion, but there's still those people that exist in Magic. Every trading card game, again, has those people. I'm not disparaging the entire communities. Again, I'm a part of many of these communities vicariously or directly. So I don't want to be that person. But Elestrals significantly feels like it has a lot less of that. I think partially because there's still a ton of room to grow in Elestrals, that it doesn't attract a ton of those people just yet. But right now, the community is the best trading card game community that I think I've ever been in, legitimately ever. Better than most other TCGs that I've tried, and it's subjective for sure, and everyone goes, no, Wirtz, you're wrong, my community is great. It probably is, but again, every community has those people, and it feels like Elestrals just has less of that, and the community is super welcoming to everybody that I've met. Like, you go into the Elestrals community and ask questions, I guarantee you the rules helpers and stuff in the Discord for Elestrals have answered your question 5,000 times by now for the other people, and they'll answer it again for you because they want to help you, and that's amazing. I really do like that. And point 3, the creator of the game is super transparent. He's in the community himself. Everything that A-Drive has done for Elestrals is because he is a player of his own game. He plays the game a lot. He plays every weekly Tuesday that he can. He's opening packs. He did not send himself any cards because he wants to open packs and understand the experience of opening packs and creating collection through that way to understand the community better. And he's in the Discord talking with community members, asking questions, getting feedback. He's on Twitter getting feedback from other trading card game communities to understand what he can do better for the game and its community, and that's amazing. And that's that stark comparison, and we're going to start transitioning a little bit towards why I made that meme earlier. Stark comparison to, say, someone like Konami that's very closed doors, because when they do open up and communicate, they usually get laughed out of the room with terrible horse memes and other stupid things that happen, which is, again, those people in the community are not the people that we want to interact with all the time. And again, I've been playing Magic for over 20 years, which puts my age into question for sure, but I've been playing Magic for a long time, and it does feel that sometimes, like, Hasbro, as owning Wizards of the Coast, as making Magic the Gathering, has made products for Magic that are clearly there to just make money from you and not actually help you enjoy the game better. And it feels like that Dan, as the creator of Elestrals, wants you to enjoy the game, play the game, and just have fun first. If you pick up the app, he could have monetized the app. There's no monetization on the app. It's just, here are all the cards. Please just play the game. Let me know if you like it. And that's his plan in the future, is just, he wants people to be able to play the game. And if you enjoy and have fun with the game, that's his monetization strategy, is that you enjoy and have fun with the game, that you will buy product. And is that a longevity thing? Maybe, maybe not. But it's a nice thing as being part of the community and playing this game, that the person who is at the top is a player of the game himself and just wants the game to be accessible and fun for everybody. And that's a really nice thing. And that's fantastic. So those are my 3 main points, right? The game is fun in my opinion. I like the mechanics that it brings. You may not, and that is something that you will have to try for yourself. But again, for point number 3, Dan tries to make the game fairly accessible. There are good starter decks for new players. The app is free to play. If you can jump onto Discord and talk to people, they'll help you learn. And the community is amazing. Again, people will jump into Discord and help you learn the game over webcam if you need to, on the app if you need to, or just go over the game mechanics with you and just talk about the game, because we want you to come and enjoy the game. So those are my 3 main points of the video. Now the rest of this video is talking about kind of the meta commentary of Twitter, not just Twitter, but the comment sections that led me to make my meme the other day. And I understand that when people see lots of creators shilling the game, I'll say shilling here because they were provided free product. Hey, I got free product too, and I work for the company, right? It creates the air of disingenuity with people, and that is clearly relevant in a lot of these comments. Like, people go, I don't know, and they don't know. And it's a matter of how you answer that question of I don't know. You go, I don't know, so it must be a conspiracy. See meme here. You go, I don't know, let me ask questions. I hope you found this video that is just someone talking genuinely. Now, I'm talking genuinely here. I truly am talking about Elestrals here. I know I'm paid. I know people got free product. A lot of people got free product and showing to you have questions about. I get that. I have been here for over 2 years playing Elestrals. This community has been amazing. The game has been so much fun. The fact that Dan sees the passion in people enjoying the game and hires from in the community like myself, like Bex, like Larry, like all these people that are part of Elestrals now because we enjoy the game just as much as he is, and he says those are the people that I want helping me build this, has been amazing. So I hope that even though I am working for Elestrals, I want you to know that I am working for Elestrals because I've been here enjoying, and I want the best for Elestrals, as most of the staff do. I want to share this game with people. I want people to enjoy it. I hope you guys have fun with it as much as I have. And it's something that I understand the skepticism when you see someone getting basic marketing 101, free product to advertise, etc. But I hope that if you watch this video, I know I didn't go into a ton of things. I know there's not a ton here, but genuinely, my opinion is that the game is really fun and worth a try. You don't have to like the game. I hope you do. And if you don't like Elestrals and you go back to Yu-Gi-Oh, you go back to Magic, so be it. Not every game is for everybody. I just think Elestrals is really great right now. It's in a good spot. And if you see people being disingenuous about their intentions of discussing Elestrals online, let them be ignorant. Maybe give them a comment, say, like, I think you're wrong for these reasons, and be constructive about it. There's no reason to leave hate anywhere. If you like Elestrals, as a lot of people do, it's speaking for itself right now. Elestrals is growing greatly. I don't want people to go around flaming the people that are saying negative and being, again, purposely disingenuous with their statements. I like Elestrals genuinely. I'm here to stay as long as I can play Elestrals because I enjoy the game. And I hope that you come and hang out with me and play the game too because I enjoy it so much. So thanks for watching this video. I know it's not the best why Elestrals in the world because I can't tell you why Elestrals, why it's the best game, why you should play it, because it's stuff that you have to experience for yourself. And that's the hardest part about anything truly. I could tell you the things I like about Elestrals, but that doesn't mean you'll like them. I could tell you the community is great. That doesn't mean your interaction with the community will be great. I could tell the creator is fantastic at just listening to the community, but you still might find some things that you don't like about what he's doing. And that's fine. But I hope that my mentality of let's have a constructive conversation about it is a mentality that everybody continues to carry on in the future. And just, hey, play Elestrals. If you're interested in Elestrals, I make content. There's other content creators now. People are jumping ship. I guess I could say this. You can like more than one trading card game at a time. Huh. That's the crux of the matter here, isn't it? You can play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic and Elestrals as much as you want or as little as you want at the same time if you want it. Or none of the above. Play what you want, enjoy what you like, and if it's not what you enjoy or not what you like but someone else does, you're not in the right place to tell them that they're wrong. You're just in a place to tell them why, hey, I don't really like these mechanics, but if you like it, great for you. Enjoy what you enjoy, and don't knock other people for enjoying or not enjoying the things that you want. Just be constructive with how you're presenting it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.